Hello everyone and welcome back for episode 2 of Can You Beat Starcraft Without Losing a Unit. This time is the Zerg campaign, so sit back, relax, while I lose my sanity over some Zerglings. Enjoy! First mission is Among the Ruins, and just as every first mission, it is a tutorial. The objective is to eliminate all Terran bases after you build a spawning pool and a Hydralisk den. As you well know, the first thing I want to do is scout nearby enemies. I want to know what I play against. Having my first fight of the campaign done, it is safe to say that I won't be using Zerglings anytime soon. Or ever. So I made some Hydras as the objective suggested and started moving forward. Hydras are an amazing unit to play against Terran Bio. It has more health points, more damage. They are perfect for the mission. And there is a Goliath. So I thought to myself, I will make more Hydras. And I did. Thinking that there won't be any more Goliaths, I thought I'm finally done with the mission. But they kept coming, so here I am. Apparently to win this mission without losing a unit, you need to get both upgrades for movement speed and weapon range, so I guess I researched them and won. The next mission is called Aggression, and we have to bring a Chrysalis to a beacon. Here we are introduced to a new unit called Mutalisk. Mutalisks are super fast and I can scout with them very easily. We will be using them a lot in this campaign. We're also given some Royal Hydras that deal tons of damage. So what I want to do with this mission is just finish it as fast as possible, because I don't think there's anything hard here. So I pull a drone to get the Chrysalis, I pull a pack of Hydras for an escort, and I spread my other Hydras all around the map. And we're done. The third mission is the New Dominion. Here we have to protect the Chrysalis and eliminate all Terran's presence. So I start by doing my daily routine of scouting what's ahead. There is a base I can take. So I got that base and slowly start to push forward. There are some moments that the AI does some mind-blowing things, but I think I'll manage. So the same thing happened again and again. I started pulling some really pro moves until it happened again. Anyway, I cleaned up every marine and turret there is, and I made a few hundred mutas to finish up. Mission 4. Agent of the Swarm. This is the first time we see Kerrigan since what happened in the Terran campaign. The first objective here is to protect the Chrysalis once again. We have 10 minutes to protect it until Kerrigan hatches. Thankfully, I am given Queens here. Queens have an ability called Parasite and it allows you to get the vision of the unit you put it on. This comes in handy because I don't have to worry about losing my units and restarting the game over and over again. Eventually Kerrigan hatches and I can use her for my 1300 MMR Muta Micro. So I make a bunch of Mutalisks and I put Kerrigan in the group. The reason we're doing that is because flying units with the same speed don't break formation. Whereas if we put a slow unit or a unit unable to go to the location I wanted to, they break it. After Kerrigan hatches, we're given a new objective to destroy Rainer's command center. I picked off every turret and unit on the edge of the island and now I go with Kerrigan to finish the building. Next up is the Amerigo. Objective? Bring Kerrigan to the supercomputer. This one is one of those kinds of missions that you're in a labyrinth and you're trying to find your way out. Apparently a labyrinth full of Goliaths that barely allow you to survive, but with the power of Micro, everything is possible. Anyway, I go forward minding my own business until I reach this guy here. So I tried a different approach to this situation, I just ignored him, but then something else happened. Nice. So I get only Kerrigan, cause for some reason she one-shots those turrets. I go to the next encounter only to realize that I am given Zerglings and my burrow hotkey is you. After a restart, I unlocked all doors and located the teleporter. Eventually I get to the last pack of ghosts, only to realize that they are turrets and they have detection. Another try have gone by, and now we're at the finish line. After hacking the supercomputer, we end up on Char again, with the objective to eliminate all protoss. This mission is relatively easy, since we're given guardians to play with. They outrange pretty much every unit and structure in the game, so we're gonna use them a lot. I make a quick scout around me, only to find out that there is a base that I can take. I clear every threat there, and I get a quick lair to start the Overlord transportation upgrade. I get my second expansion, drop some drones from my main, and start a second proxy hatch. And we all know that when we make an expansion, we defend it. So the way I want to start my offensive strategy is by making a couple of guardians and just obliterate every single enemy ground unit and structure. Mutalisk deal with any flying unit, and I'm ready to take Kerrigan to Tessadar. Mission 7, the Culling. This is where my headaches start, or as a certain Jedi Knight would say, this is where the fun begins. This mission starts with a fight. You need to wipe out another Zerg's base to claim it as your own, so we do that real quick and we move on to the scouting part. The map is full of spore colonies, so at that time I make the decision to make guardians again. There's also another base with resources that I can take on the west side of my main, so I guess I'll have to take that one as well. It took me a couple of tries to pull myself together, but eventually I got the base and started moving forward. 20 minutes into the game I cleared the whole map of Zerg and I was ready to move on. Please, 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 no! Another 30 minutes wasted on this mission and we get to this point here. Eye for an eye. This mission doesn't look hard. We must not let Dark Templars escape. How hard could it be? Right. We have to defend 3 points without losing a unit. Seems pretty hard to me. Or not. We unlock the Ultralisk here. The plan is to send one to each distant beacon and tank any damage the Templars make. The Hydros will do the rest. Well, maybe not. The more I play the game, the more I realize that the most attacked beacon is the southeast one. So I put Kerrigan there, I start making my traditional army of flying units, and I start cleaning up the protoss below me. It's all fun and games until you make one little mistake. Anyway, I made a bunch of guardians and suddenly I won the game. Mission 9. The Invasion of Hyar. The hardest mission in the whole campaign. Now, this mission is a lot like school when you're a kid, right? Everything is super easy and fun. You meet new friends, you meet new enemies, you have some pleasant memories, some bad, until you start college. Now, college is very much like the yellow and orange protoss in the game. Just when you think you have some progress into the game, a carrier arrives and wipes out your smile. And it's not like Protoss is overpowered. It's more like Devours don't exist yet. So no matter how hard I tried, my units never stopped dying. Then I realized Starcraft isn't a game of trying hard, it's a game of thinking hard. So I tried retreating, but that didn't work out well, did it? I tried my ingenious plan again of running a drone into the objective. I safely retreated all my units, and I started making a 3-layer wall of base defense. Ever since my drone started harvesting that crystal, there's a 10-minute cooldown full of Protoss attacks, and those are not particularly easy to defend since they are carriers. Of course, I'm not saying anything bad. Protoss is not OP, I repeat, not OP. Anyway, there were a couple more tries, but my favorite will always be this one. After some time playing, you start asking yourself some questions. For example, why is he here? Why are they there? What in the world is going on? But you know what they say, if you fail, try again. And I did. No, I meant this time. Mission 10, Full Cycle, the last mission of the campaign. Here we start with no tech, no micro hatcheries and 3 drones. Therefore, the plan is to make all that. The objective is to destroy the temple, so I'm going with Mutalisks and Guardians again. I expect some attacks, so I make a solid defense first. A combination of both colonies works well against everything I encounter. Fast forward, I have 2 spires making upgrades, I go scout north real quick, and I die to a carrier. Next save was something different. I died to a carrier and 2 scouts. Next save, a reaver in my main. On the next restart I said to myself, you know what, I'll play more safe. But then this guy came and ruined everything. Anyway, I started spraying across the map, you know, basic Zerg stuff. And then I made an exceptionally large wall of spore colonies just in case an army attacks. So I started making a move, which was unsuccessful of course. A couple of minutes after having an intense fight with a carrier, I finally reached the temple. But wait, the mission's not over yet. I have to get the drone to the temple without getting it killed. Big thanks to everyone who watched until the end. You guys are the best. And I'll see you guys in the next one.